Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and I'm just making a quick little announcement video regarding a certain game that has just been delayed. So, over the weekend, there was a lot of rumors regarding Final Fantasy 15 being pushed back to November 29th. And there's been a number of articles that I've seen, ones that have proven that it's not real, ones that have supported that that rumor was real, and of course that the source itself was correct about some previous things. I guess that GameStop just gets details before everyone else because all the other GameStops are like, what are you talking about? We haven't heard anything. It's like 7 GameStops in the world that found out about this, and the other, I don't even know how many, just didn't. That being said, I didn't think it was real because it seemed really, really strange to me. That being said, I woke up this morning. I've been up for maybe 15 minutes at this point, and Director Tabata has actually put out a video that says, yes, it is being delayed to November 29th. Oh man, I don't even know where to begin with this one, but I got some water on the stove because I'm making coffee, so let's try and make it short. A part of me is happy that it's confirmed for November 29th. For one, it means that that entire range I no longer have crowded. I was incredibly worried about the mid-September to end of October rush that is going to be happening because it was going to be patch 2.4 is going to be sometime between September 20th and October 10th. We know that at this point because it needs to be after TGS or after an announcement at TGS, but before Fan Festival. So that was right in Final Fantasy 15 range. Then TwitchCon is the same weekend, or was the same weekend as Final Fantasy 15. Now that is a little bit more open. On top of that, Fan Festival, again, is right after TwitchCon 2 weeks later in Las Vegas. And then immediately after that is World of Final Fantasy. So, in other words, I'm kind of happy that it got delayed, and it got delayed for the reasons that it should be. Hey, this wasn't the kind of product I would want to put out, and it is the kind of product I feel anyone would be excited about. So here you go. Although the wording was incredibly strange, the whole we could have done it in a day one patch, but we want to instead patch it all into the master version. I guess even if they had done a day one patch, though, it sounds like the day one patch wouldn't have been done by September 30th. So instead, they're just going to do direct work to the master version, which is, they said, the completed version, the version you would get on the disc is already completed. It's just not to the quality that they want it to. So that is the reason for the delay. And, November 29th, way better time, but it's still Final Fantasy 15, man. I mean, they had this whole huge event, Uncovered. I went there myself. And to have to push it back just under 2 months. And you know what's even funny about that? November 29th is one day before the fake date that scrolled on at Uncovered. Remember, it said November 30th, and then it switched back to September 30th. So it's actually really close to the day that they said it was going to be there. But that still sucks, man. I mean, there's no way around it. This is a game I've been waiting for over a third of my lifetime. 10 years, man. 10 years. I mean, in that case, 2 more months isn't going to kill me. Whatever. It's not like I'm expecting it. They have this expectation of it to be one of the greatest games of all time. I personally don't. I think it's more like it needs to be good, like 8 out of 10 good, and that's where kind of my expectation lies. If it's worse, I'll be disappointed. If it's better than that, great. You've surprised me because I don't have that expectation of it. I'm not treating it like a game that I've been waiting for 10 years. I'm treating it like the game that's been in active development for 3 years, and from what I've played and what I've seen, that's kind of where I expect it to fall. So let me know what you think about Final Fantasy 15's delay. I'm gonna go get that pot of coffee finished up, and we're going to be continuing Final Fantasy Count Up as normal. I'm going to make a separate video announcing it, but I am on Final Fantasy VII today. We're going to be continuing like normal, and you know what? That just means World of Final Fantasy is added to the list, and Final Fantasy XIV's patch 3.4 is added to the list. And we'll probably add in some side games like 13.2, 13.3, After Years. Now we have a ton of time to get those games done and out the way. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. Unfortunate that it had to be the news that it was. I'll put the video to Tabata's announcement in the description as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care.